Hey y'all, this is Queen Chingling back. I posted my last video, which was the video of like, cocky chick in there, and when it's crowing fits right now, so we got to live through that. But anyway, I posted my last video of my predictions for what's left of February, and then I posted the video of the predictions from March, which are two separate videos, okay, so don't get that confused. Anyway, I was kind of surprised. It was really late last night when I posted the predictions for March, so I kept checking. I didn't get a whole lot of views on it, you know, before I went to sleep, so I went on to bed and woke up this morning, and I was pleasantly surprised. I couldn't believe it. I went and checked, and there was 137 views. I was like, dang. I didn't realize it was that important, but I guess it is. So I decided, let me see how many likes and how many dislikes I got on here. Okay, and then I noticed I had some comments down below, and I was checking out the comments, and, you know, they're all positive. Anyway, my friend was asking me about the workout for their state, which is Ohio. Of course, my 646 workout works in all states, okay? You're going to have to use the mirror numbers. So he asked me about the last two draws. The last two draws that he had was, last evening's draw was 193, and yesterday midday was 768. How did I find that on the chart? So what I'm going to explain to you is that, you know, you have to use the mirror numbers, okay? There's no ifs, ands, or boots about it. You really have to pay attention to the 9. Because the 9 is the key. The 9 is the one that flips and trips everything, okay? I would even have to do that here in the state of South Carolina. You're not always going to be able to pick out the next draw without the mirror numbers. Because it's not all, the 646, like I said, only goes like 7 numbers down. So you have to flip it to get 7 more numbers. And that's going to give you a complete round of numbers to choose from. So I'm gonna show you how to work the mirror number thing, okay? You pay attention to me. Pay attention to the 9s. 9s are very, very important, okay? So let's get started here. Anyway, let's start out by the mirror numbers. You do know what the mirror numbers are. This is a mirror number chart. It shows you how to mirror your numbers so that you'll know how to look it up on the monthly prediction. You know, 1 is 6, 2 is 7, 3 is 8, 4 is 9, 5 is 0. Lotto math only goes from 1 to 9 and then to 0 and it starts over again. So, what you're going to do, which is the reason that I went and, hold on a minute, let me see. When I wrote, there goes cocky chick again. Well, he just will not shut up. I don't know what his problem is. Where is my monthly? Which is why I wrote the, hold on a minute, I don't feel like I got enough light on this stuff. Which is why I wrote the prediction chart down both in the 646, because it only has, 646 workout only has, what, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, it's only 7 lines. So it's not going to be enough to fully give you the numbers that might draw. So I went ahead and over here on the other paper, I wrote the mirror number of that, so that you'd be able to look up your numbers. I do wish Cocky Chick Chick would shut up because he's getting on my nerves right now. He's going to end up in a pot of stew is what's going to happen. I wouldn't do that to him. He's my little buddy. Okay, anyway. As far as I understand, from what I see so far, the 646 it works in all states. It's not just South Carolina. So this particular subscriber, I'm not going to mention any names. I don't mention names on my videos. Is from Ohio. Anyway, we were looking for the last draw for the state of Ohio. And I noticed while I was on my phone that I had gotten a call from one of my subscribers, Michelle in Ohio. And Michelle, I missed you. I would have loved to talk to you, but sometimes I don't always answer my phone. So I'm going to dedicate this one to you. This is for the state of Ohio, and I'll dedicate it to Michelle in Ohio, and also for Mario. Alright, now we're trying to figure out how to work this chart. This is a 646 prediction workout monthly chart, and we are looking for the next draw. So the draw that we're going to work off of is 840, and we have 840 right here in the corner and going straight up and down. 840, 840. Okay. Also, look at this. We have the nines. Pay attention to these nines. In my workout predictions, what I think I'm going to start doing from here on out, I'm going to start highlighting these nines. So y'all pay attention to the nines. Pay attention to the nines and what they do. Okay? Now, look at this. All your numbers are connected. All three of your numbers that you're going to play next have got to be connected in some way, shape, or form to the past draw. Okay? So since your last draw was 840, 0 is the same as what? 5. So we're going to start out, we're going to mark it down there, 5. 5 is the starting number. Alright. Maybe it's 517. I don't know. Doesn't seem to be connected to anything. But let's see what else is connected. That 5 looks an awful lot like that 4. So if I flipped it over to the 4, then 4 is connected to what? It's still connected to that 8. It's also connected to that 3. So let's look back over here on the other mirror chart. It is connected to that 3. Alright, 5, 3. So it's connected to the 3. But you got, what you got right there? 9s. You got your 9s. That's going to flip that 3 to an 8. Alright. So, put your 8 down there. Alright. So, we're going to set 5, 8, what? 5, 8. Then it must go on. Since 5 flips over into 0, 0, 9, 0, what? 1. It starts back at 1 again. So your next draw actually ended up to being 581. Alright, that was the evening draw for the 18th, I believe. Now we got to figure out what was the midday draw for the 19th. Okay? Let's see. Now, we'll start out at that 1. Again, let's just look over here first on the original, the 646. Alright, since we're not gonna, alright, since the 1 was on the end, okay, look at, yeah, I didn't have it wrote down right there. Alright, since the 1 is on the end, right here, I always tell people usually that end number is going to go to the center. If it doesn't just fall straight down, it's going to go over to the center. Alright. This is kind of a big giveaway. Alright. We're going to start out with that 1. Alright. Okay, so the 1 is going into the center, so that means it's going to flip. The 9 is going to flip that 1 to what? To a 6. Alright, the 9 did not flip the 7, so we're going to use that 7 as our first number. 7, 6. It's not really connected. I mean, I guess it is kind of, sort of, but we're going to say it's kind of, sort of connected to that 9, but the 9's not really in play. So 7, 6. That 3 is still in play, but the 9's going to flip it over to a 8. Okay? So, your next draw is going to end up being 7, 6, 8. Pay attention to your 9s. Pay attention to your 9s. 8 being the last number. It's not really telling me a whole lot. Other than, we know they're all connected. 8, and there's 8. 8, 0. Hold on a minute. So if it's going in 3s, we know that the 3 subtract 8 ends at 5. 5 flips over to 0. The 0 won't be in play either. So you got to add 1. So we're going to start out with 1. Let's mark that down. Start out with 1. 1 what? 1 what? Do. See where my 1s are. Where's my 1s at? Okay. 1 what? Well, alright. Again, you got that 6. It translates over to a 1. 1 is connected to the 9. And the 9 is connected to what? The 8. The 8 is flipped to 3. So, 1, 9, 3. 1, 9, 3. Pay attention to the 9s. I just had to make sure. All this is kind of, I want to say kind of new, but yet again, also, I'm a little bit on the crazy side, and I do have a little touch of that short-term memory loss as I'm getting old, so I can blame it on that. And I do forget my draws. I've had a lot of traumatic stuff happen in my life, so, hey, a lot of us have. And it does affect us, so. Okay, so getting back to the 193. Let's see if we can figure out what the midday draw was for today. And what I want you to do, pay particularly close attention to the 9. But your 9 is a flip number. 9 flips everything. 9 controls it. 9 is just like my mama. She's just like my mama. Controlling, very controlling on what happens in the next numbers, okay? 9 is like a bad woman. She's controlling, very controlling, okay? The controlling 9. All right, let's see what we can do and figure out. Pay attention to that 9 and go back and look at the last number to see how it carries on from the last number to today's number. Okay, that's what we're going to look at. Okay, we're looking at that 193. And I'm going to show you something. One thing I can already see is this. it's going to carry on from this 193. And I know y'all always heard me talk about adding, subtracting. You don't understand anything. So let's talk about that 193, what I see in it first of all. Alright, if you take that 1, subtract it from that 9, what do you get? 8. Flip that 1 over. The 9 flips to 1, what do you get? 6. Alright, so 6, 8 what? I don't know, 6, 8, 3. What does a 3 represent? I always see 3s represent one particular number. And it's going to be 9. 6, 8, 9. Let's check it like this. Let's check and see where it's on this monthly workout. I'll show you. Alright. Right here is your monthly workout. There's the 646 workout. Alright, well you see the 6 and you see the 9. Where's your 8? The only place I see the 8, and you can't really tell, is it's right up here at the top. You say 2 times 4 is 8. Well, could be, yeah. Alright, you can look down here. Right there it is again. If you want to flip the numbers, would be 6, 9, 8. Okay, because you got that 9 right there. That 9 is going to flip that 1, 6, 9, 8. Let's look over here and see if we can see a little bit more defined, a little bit better. Alright, I think you can. Look right here. We started out with 193. This is on the flip side of the monthly chart. We started out with the 646 side. Now we're on the we flipped it over to 191. Okay, so let's see the flip side of it. Alright, you have 6. Alright, 6 connects to the 9, which was in the 193, which is going to bring us to the 8. 6, 8, 3. 6, 8, 3. 6, 8, 3. What's the 8 connected to? The 9. 6, 8, 9. You see that 3? That's the 8. 9. There you go. That's what the prediction for today is. 6, 8, 9. That's for you guys from there in Ohio. And let's check this one more time. And I'm going to show you something too. Hold on a minute. This is going to show y'all in the tic-tac-toe box. Let's make me a big old tic-tac-toe box right here. Write down your last 3 draws. Alright. 1, 9, 3, 7, 6, 8, 5, 8, 1. What do you see up here in the corner? 6, 9, 6, 8, 9. Right there in the corner. That's the last 3 draws in Ohio. You can't miss it. Pay attention to your 9s. Alright, your 9 is the next number you're going to start out with for your evening draw for tonight. I'm not going to do that workout for you because we would have made this video way too long. This big Queen Ching-a-ling, I'm out of here. This one was for Michelle in Ohio and Mario. Y'all have a good evening. Be the Queen Ching-a-ling. Ciao, y'all.